This is Motivotalks, where words spark change and small moments build greatness. Today, we begin a journey inside one of the most powerful books ever written, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This isn't just a book about habits. It's a manual for transformation. Because success doesn't begin with big leaps. It begins with tiny steps repeated with faith. We all love the idea of instant success. We imagine that one big move, one lucky break will change everything. But the truth is, life doesn't work that way. The biggest results come from the smallest actions. The world tells you to think big. James Clear reminds us, start small. Think of a plane taking off from Lahore, headed for London. If the pilot adjusts its direction by just 3 degrees, it won't land in London, it might end up in Rome. Tiny changes in direction create massive differences in destination. So what does that mean for you? Every small action you take, every habit you repeat, is pointing your life toward a specific direction. The question is, which one? James Clear introduces a powerful idea: 1% better every day. It sounds simple, even small. But small doesn't mean weak, small means sustainable. If you get 1% better each day for 1 year, you'll be 37 times better by the end. If you get 1% worse each day, you'll almost fall to zero. That's the compound effect. Like interest in a bank, small gains multiply over time. The same law applies to your habits, your health, your mind, your dreams. But here's the secret. The early stages feel slow, painfully slow. That's where most people quit. Because they can't see the growth yet. James Clear tells a story, simple, but unforgettable. Imagine an ice cube sitting on a table. The room is freezing 26 degrees. You heat the room to 27. Nothing happens. 28, still nothing. 29, 30, 31, no visible change. But then at 32 degrees, the ice begins to melt. Was it the 1 degree shift that changed everything? No. It was the small, invisible progress that had been building all along. This is how change works. You go to the gym for 2 weeks, no visible result. You write for 10 days, no one reads. You study daily, grades don't move yet. And then one day the ice melts. People call it sudden success. But it wasn't sudden. It was inevitable, built by consistency. Our brain craves quick results. We live in a now world: instant messages, instant noodles, instant fame. So when progress feels slow, we lose motivation. James Clear calls this the valley of disappointment. It's that dark stage where results haven't yet caught up with your effort. Most people quit here not because they're weak, but because they can't see what's happening beneath the surface. A bamboo tree takes 5 years to break the ground. You water it daily, see nothing, doubt everything. Then, in the 6th year, it grows 80 feet in 6 weeks. Your growth works the same way. You're not failing, you're forming roots. The word atomic has 2 meanings. First, small. Second, powerful, energy packed. Habits are like atoms of your life, the building blocks of identity. Every small action you take is casting a vote for the type of person you're becoming. You read a few pages, you're a reader. You meditate for 5 minutes, you're peaceful. You code for 10 minutes, you're a developer. You show up, you become. Greatness isn't built by inspiration. It's built by repetition. James Clear says something revolutionary. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Goals are the results you want. Systems are the processes that create those results. Everybody wants success. Few build systems that make success inevitable. A student's goal: top the exam. System: study 1 focused hour daily. A creator's goal: hit 100K subscribers. System: post 3 times a week, improve 1% each time. A writer's goal: publish a book. System: write 300 words every day. Systems build consistency. Consistency builds momentum. Momentum builds mastery. Let's look at a few examples. 1. The British cycling team. For years, they were terrible, no medals, no wins. Then they applied the 1% improvement rule. They optimized everything: bike seats, uniforms, sleep quality, even hand washing habits. In 5 years, they dominated the Olympics. Tiny gains, multiplied into global dominance. 2. A student named Ali. He was an average student, distracted, lazy. Instead of studying for 3 hours, he committed to just 15 minutes daily of focused learning. At first, nothing changed. Then weeks later, something clicked: discipline became identity. 1 year later, he topped his class. 3. A creator on YouTube. No fancy setup, no team. Just a promise: upload once a week. Week after week, he improved by 1%. One day the ice melted. One video blew up. People called it luck. It wasn't luck, it was compound consistency. Habits stick when they become part of who you are. Don't say, "I want to quit smoking." Say, "I'm not a smoker." Don't say, "I want to exercise." Say, "I'm an active person." Don't say, "I want to study." Say, "I'm the kind of person who learns daily." When your identity aligns with your actions, discipline becomes natural. You're not forcing behavior. You're reinforcing belief. Imagine you're heating that ice cube again. At first, nothing changes. That's the plateau of latent potential. Results lag behind effort. But eventually, the curve explodes upward. That's the moment your consistency compounds into transformation. The work you do today might not show results tomorrow. But it's not wasted, it's stored. Stored energy, waiting to break through. How do we start building atomic habits? James Clear gives a simple 4-step framework. 1. Cue: what triggers the habit? 2. Craving: the desire to act. 3. Response: the action itself. 4. Reward: the satisfaction afterward. To build good habits, make them obvious. Make them attractive. Make them easy. Make them satisfying. And to break bad, do the opposite. Make them invisible, unattractive, and unsatisfying. Want to start reading daily? Open a book and read 1 page. Want to start working out? Put on your shoes and step outside. 2 minutes. That's all. Because once you start, your mind naturally continues. Action breeds motivation, not the other way around. Every big dream takes time. Every strong habit demands repetition. Be patient with the process. Because the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. Keep watering. Keep showing up. Your moment of breakthrough is coming. Maybe not today, but soon. Pause for a second. Think about one area of your life where you have been waiting for big results. Now ask yourself, what's one tiny habit I can start today? Something so small, I can't fail. Write 1 line. Walk for 1 minute. Meditate for 30 seconds. Read 1 paragraph. That's how greatness begins. One day you'll look back and realize that every small, silent step was leading you here. You didn't see it. You didn't feel it. But every day you showed up, you were changing your direction, your identity, your destiny. This is the secret behind every successful story. Not talent. Not luck. Just the courage to keep repeating what matters. Atomic habits isn't about doing more. It's about doing better. It's not about changing your life overnight. It's about mastering the art of daily improvement. Every choice counts. Every repetition matters. Because every action is a vote for the future version of you. So here's your challenge. Today, take 1 step. Just 1. You don't need to run a marathon. You just need to tie your shoes. You don't need to read 50 books. Just read 1 page. Small steps build momentum. Momentum builds identity. And identity builds destiny. That's the power of tiny changes. That's the secret of atomic habits. You're not late. You're not behind. You're just in your warming up phase. Keep going. Because at 32 degrees, your ice will melt. This is Motivotalks. And this was episode 1, the surprising power of tiny changes. Next episode, how your habits shape your identity.